Hey YouTube, this Halloween Cup team is essentially three strong Pokemon in this meta that did not work well together. So I went 4-3 with this team, so it's not like I did terrible with it. But I went 4-3. Each Pokemon dominated in certain matchups, and then each were terrible in certain matchups. So Wormadam Trash, ZWEILOUS, and Escav. So Wormadam Trash, there's so many poisons in this. So what's the best thing against a poison? A steel type that knows Confusion as its fast move, right? Confusion super effective. Poison steel resists poison, so that works very well. Problem was, again, there's a lot of, I would say the second biggest typing outside of poison is dark. Guzzlord, ZWEILOUS that I have on my team, Greninja is the main one, right? So they were everywhere. So when you get a dark and Confusion is double resisted, it's just like, oh, it's tough. ZWEILOUS is, everyone's using Greninja, but ZWEILOUS resists everything Greninja throws. So that was kind of my thought process behind using ZWEILOUS. Like, how's ZWEILOUS in the mid game that if they come in and say swap Greninja, you can just Dragon Breath and basically body slam it out and come out with some energy and keep switch, and you can just resist everything. So it's very, very strong against that. Again, the only sort of problem is, Carbink. Actually, ZWEILOUS, I personally found ZWEILOUS was the best overall on the team. And then Escav is another one that I had as a counter user to again, when you're double weak to dark, when you're weak to dark so hard on the front, you need two answers. And ZWEILOUS can't really be a safe swap because if you just get with the Carbink, you're just like, the game's over. So I used Escav as my safe swap with Aerial Ace. I did run into a couple Golbats, so that's where Golbats, yeah. That's where the Aerial Ace came in handy, right? Because if you had Mega Horn on it, you just wouldn't have anything to throw. So the counter Joran's not bad. But a lot of things also have ground type moves. So like being able to hit the steel with that. And then, you're half bug, but. And then, yeah. So let's look at some of the battles here. So Grey Lead, obviously poison. Out comes a Carbink. So I come in here. The problem with, I have two steals, but both of them are half bug. So both of them are still taking neutral to rock throw and rock slide here. So I thought, doesn't matter, counters neutral and then Drone's super effective, I'll take this out. I guess they did not think about the bulk, because what ends up happening is I lose the 2 shield here and they take me out in the 2 shield. So CMP there, I shield back thinking like I can counter down, and then I can't counter down. So I throw the Aerial Ace. By that point, or I throw the Draw Run. Doesn't matter. They're going to shield either way. And they rock throw me down. So they end up shielding. I'm just like, okay, I just lost the friggin' switch. So I'll come in here knowing that it's single resist. It's not single resist. It's neutral. But if I get ahead on energy, I'm in an okay situation. So that if something that beats me comes in, I can get to move. Iron Head, Bug Buzz usually has not universal coverage, but has a ton of coverage against the main meta. Come in here and snipe. And this is where ZWEILOUS is just like strong. I'm going to lose this in the zeros just because I'm glassy. And Toxapex is so tanky. But having this Dragon Breath damage plus Dark Pulse just puts this basically in Confusion range. Maybe Confusion and Iron Head range. Just because it's so tanky, right? So there, it goes down there. But it's gonna take a while to get to the brine, and I get to the Iron Head to take this out, resisted or not. The Confusions have gotten it down to the red, which is all I need to take this out. So Pawniard, right? There's your Dark Steel. I'm in trouble. Come in. So Pawniard is going to be tough because it is Dark Steel, so it's resisting the Confusions on the Wormadam, and it's resisting the Dragon Breath on the thing, and doing super effective on ZWEILOUS because of the Bug Bite. So, like, I'm going to lose shields here. I do flip switch here. I remember I flip switch double shielding, and I double shield and have some energy because I counter down. They can only get to a brutal swing here second. They go double overheat. They get a brutal swing off here, but that's all it is. So I take switch with some energy advantage, but then I won't be able to really do anything against that Pawniard. So get the draw in, and then I get out of here immediately because I'm like, you know what? I need to keep Escav alive a little bit here. I was hoping I can get to, if I got to that, I guess one Dragon Breath away from it. If I got Dark Pulse here, I would have taken it out. Now Bug Buzz takes me out. Come back in here, get a couple counters through. Double weak 2 counter. Steel and Dark. Took it super low. Unfortunately, the thing hits like a truck. And now triple resisted Confusions. Double resisted on the Dark. Single resisted on the Steel. That is really rough. So they just multiple Night Slash me. I throw this trying to like take this out, but they shield and then they just get a couple more moves off because I'm not confusing down a triple resisted Pawniard, right? So go down here. That's why I said like I like each individual Pokemon, but the team has some definite flaws here. So Wormadam into Greninja. Again, terrible lead. I'm going to have to go Escav as a safe swap. So I get a couple counters here, which is nice, but there is your Golbat answer. Again, this is not luckily, but that's why you run Aerial Ace, because you would have no moves to throw. This is still neutral, and it's non-stab, so I'm going to get a couple off here, but I'm still going to lose Switch here. I think even if I double shield here, they could still just get to multiple moves, so there's no real point. I think taking it this low is not bad. I then thought like maybe what I can do is I can get to the Wormadam Trash, Confusion, maybe a couple times. Maybe I get to a Bug Buzz, grab a shield, and then maybe use ZWEILOUS with Dragon Breath and Body Slam, and Dark Pulse can take care of the rest. It's my thought process. And then I couldn't get to it, so I just come in here immediately. And this is why I think ZWEILOUS was the best on the team, because Dragon Breath in neutral situations just does so much damage. And I realized that like this is doing quite a lot. I can probably just go straight. I don't even need to go Dark Pulse here. I can just go straight Body Slam. I think I maybe go. Yeah, I think I maybe go. Oh no, I just go straight Bait. Yeah, it makes sense, right? The Dragon Breath damage is adding up so much here. I'm gonna double shield because I think that if I can just Dragon Breath Body Slam down, I should be able to chip the Greninja a bunch. As you can see, I'm trying to get out there. Because what I want to try and do is get a couple Confusions through to then get to a Bug Buzz, right? And we both instant swap. So we both instant swap. They dump some of their energy. They're going to have to throw here, else I'm going to get to a Bug Buzz. And I get to the Bug Buzz to take them out. So this will take them out. And then I can Confusion down. Plus I have some health left there on my ZWEILOUS. Charjabug is like a neutralish matchup. You don't have any charge moves to throw at it, so you can throw a Bug Buzz. I threw Iron Head in one situation, which is resisted. Again, that's just not knowing all your typings. But Bug Buzz is actually neutral, and I think it takes it pretty low, but I still think you lose in the zeros. So it does a lot of damage, but I'm pretty sure they get to another discharge here. So 1 HP, and that Confusion went through, so I'm going to shield and try and flip switch here. I mean, not flip switch, but take switch, because I took that. And out comes a Sableye, and I'm like, okay, this is not bad. I don't know if I make a mistake here. The problem is I did not want to let them farm like 3 more and come out with a move. So I came in here. This could still be returned, so I'm going to shield. I didn't want them to like farm down. So not bad here. Everything's working out pretty well here. But now just down shield, Toxapex is going to do pretty well against, again, can take just a bunch of damage. Hoping I can get to a move. I should have thrown the Body Slam. I should have thrown Body Slam because then it's in counter range essentially. But now I have to throw a counter and drill run. Because if I threw the Body Slam, maybe the Body Slam does like this much. I can take a Brine, right? And I'm just straight countering and I would have come out with 2 moves. But now I remember because I have to throw here. See? Yeah, if I Body Slammed, I would have had 2 drill runs for the I would have had 2 drill runs for the Sableye, and I would have won. So yeah, in that scenario, again, I could count. I didn't count. I don't count. Like I could have counted it, and I probably would have known that I could do that. But now Sableye is going to get to the move before I get to the move. So kind of a lost one there looking back on this. I almost still get to the drill run. Yeah, that's dumb. That's really dumb. Okay, Carbink Lead is good. they came and should have this was like an instant swap because I saw grass and I'm just like, this is great, but it's also grass poison that I could have just quite easily confusion down because I'm steel bug. I would have resisted everything. So now the only thing I'm allowing them to do is getting a bunch of farm to getting to a move. Anyways, they are running Carbink double grass team. So I take this matchup very, very easy anyways. But that is one where I should have just like taken the moment, saw that they came in throwing double resisted Razor Leaf on a confusion user, and I would have just dominated anyways. But it's okay. In the ending, does not matter too much. And this is when this is when both of us recognize, I'm like, oh, okay, I know exactly what you have here because you are staying in with this Carbink. And they start shielding too. I let one go. And then they start shielding here. And I'm like, okay, you clearly have a grass in the back. So I think I maybe try and catch or shield here. Yeah, I shield knowing what they have in the back. And then I instant swap because I know if they have a grass, I have an Aerial Ace user. But I'm throwing drone because I'm stupid. I don't know why I'm throwing drone. I have a super effective Aerial Ace that's quicker to get to. But I throw a drill run because I don't know. They get to move. It's resisted. Again, double resisted. Not going to take out. I'm going to take them out with Aerial Ace here. But I'm low enough that the Carbink's not going to really get any farm, like a couple, 2, 3. That's fine. And I'm one away from the move here, so I'll take it out. So I could have played, I won, but I should have played that like way better. Wormadam into Greninja. So again, terrible lead. Greninjas are everywhere, which makes Wormadam tricky. So into Escav, get hit with a Charjabug, which is, again, resisting the counter. So this is already like tough lead, tough switch. This is going up Tuesday morning. I'm filming this Sunday night, in which my Sunday video has been one of my worst videos. And I'm looking around and everyone was so excited for Halloween Cup. My top teams video did great. My first video did great. And now it seems like my every Halloween Cup video and the other Halloween Cup like YouTubers are not getting the views right now, which is surprising to me a little bit, quite honestly, because this is one of the better metas, but people do not seem interested. And I think, again, I saw all the comments on my post there, and it just seems like a lot of you are just tired of the game right now, tired of GBL, tired of just everything, which I get. I still enjoy GBL, but I complain on Twitter like the game crashes are just beyond brutal. And another freaking Toxapex, super tanky. Dark Pulses chips well, but like 50%, gets it to 50. Yeah, with the Dragon Breath, I have to shield Sludge. I've got to try and drag. I eventually need to throw this. Tell me I did not throw this Body Slam here. I thought I clicked it twice. I guess I was like right above it, so maybe it didn't register. Maybe I was like right above it. I thought I clicked it. I'm right above it. I see that, but I thought I click it right there, and then I go back, and then I go back. Yeah, just. So now they chip me, and then they take me out because they got that extra chip, and I lose because of that chip. Things are not going my way. Actually, they probably gone back to back there anyway, so I don't know if it would have mattered too much, but just frustrating the state of the game. Okay, Wormadam versus Jellicent. Not great. Not the worst. Like, it's better than having an Escav on this. So I don't even know if I have anything that actually hits this. So I'm just going for the Bug Buzz because I know Iron Head's resisted. Bug Buzz is also resisted, but it probably does better than Iron Head. And with the confusions, they're chipping. So I'll chip. I'll get my ZWEILOUS on it. Get up a little bit of farm on it. Just let this go. There's no point of shielding. This takes me out. Get ahead on energy here. They do get off a surf. I think it was a surf if I remember. Little chip. And then they give up switch, which is crazy to me in this scenario. You have literally one. Like, I know some people like saving their. I know some people like saving their Pokemon for like a 1 HP catch. But it just seems so risky in that situation to give up that switch here. Unless they're running Double Dark in the back and then it wouldn't matter. No, they're not. They're running two completely different. They're running Double Dragon. I mean, Double Dragon and Double Dark are two very different counters. But I'm able to grab both shields here. And now I get the Dark Pulse off. This will do good chip. And then I can think between this chip, I can just Dragon Breath down before they can Dragon Tail me down. Yeah. I got 1 HP left, couple HP, and they have 1 HP, and a Dragon Breath is going to register before that. So that is the team. Yeah, that's the team. Ultra League team this afternoon. I saw an email come through saying that there was a submitted battle, so I will check that out and maybe showcase that Wednesday. I'm working on another anti-Carbink team for Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know. I'm going to... So October will be right now. It's so funny because September was my best month on YouTube. Probably ever. Not in terms of subscribers, but in terms of... Let me just open it up here. Yeah, September in terms of viewers was my highest. I mean, it only shows for a year. So it was my highest viewers in a year, highest watch time in a year, highest subscriber month in the year, and highest revenue in a year. And right now, with when I'm filming this, 9 days left, everything across the board is down. Subscribers down. Everything's down like 10 to 20%, up to 25% down compared to like previous timelines of the past like month. So it's like I feel it. I can see it in the views. I can just see it in the comments. I can see it in like the engagement. And I'm not like blaming like, why aren't you guys watching my videos? I understand the game is just in a weird state right now. It's so weird because again, I'm just rambling at this point, but it's so weird right now because we had a great August with a lot of in-person events that people were excited about, Global Go Fest, which people were excited about. We had September where they busted out a ton of moves updates to nerf Noctowl, nerf / Buff Lantern, depends. I understand that they made the Great League meta just, it's stale in a different way. Instead of being Noctowl, Metachamp, Lantern, it's now Metachamp, Lickitung, Sandslash, Gligar, like essentially, right? So it's just it's superior. It's just a different limited meta in the Great League, so it's stale. I also understand that I'm super frustrated about the game crashes. It just seems like October, which is usually such a hype month with Halloween stuff, has just been like, I don't know, I'm feeling like a weird sentiment around the game right now. Now I know that everyone is very, very, very excited about all the shadow Pokemon coming out, because there's a bunch of new shadow Pokemon coming out for the second part of Halloween Cup, which is starting. So maybe we're going to see an uptick in that. Maybe if we can get some of those, I mean, God, the TM is an issue, right? Yeah, like I have like 30 to 40 Pokemon I need to TM away frustration on, but I don't think I have that many to like TMs to actually go through right now. So I have to be a little more pick and choosy there. So yeah, that is it. Anyways, that's just my random rant on all this stuff. I am looking forward to Toronto. That is that is a rant on its own. The There's way less people going in this year, and that's because the price is up close to like 70%. Like last year it was 60 something, and this year it's 105 to play. So it's just like such a. I mean, I'm okay because it's just like driving down and staying with my parents, so I can save a lot of money there. But it's just like 105 entry plus if you do like travel and stay at a hotel, like yeah. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.